can start on the item, please. You can have your seat back in a very short while we get to the also to join them there immediately, please. I want to invite the CEO, Brian Flow Logistics, Dr. Anne Iton. Please, a round of applause for her. Thank you very much. She has so much knowledge. If you give her opportunity, she can use. I was telling her to open a university where she will create and put all the wisdom and knowledge she has acquired to use so that everybody can be part of that. Thank you very much, man. Welcome. And we'll go back to the goodwill messages. I want to first ask that the President, Calabar Chamber of Commerce, to please come. And okay, so I'll start with the Port Service Controller, Nimasa. Please help me as I invite Dr. Aina Akimbola to this contest. Please round of applause for him.
Thank you very much. I think the PAD will soon be confirmed very soon. Thank you very much. Yeah, we are here with the courtesy of the Nigerian Export Promotion Council. They have been doing excellently, and the state also. The Ministry of Commerce, they have been doing excellently. They have been performing. This is not the first time they are inviting us to this type of program. But the question there, or the challenge there, what do we need to make all this into reality? No doubt about that. Cross River State is highly endowed. Right from the inception, ages and the inception of the Grand Port Authority, even here in Calabar. I think the port was commissioned around 1979. Nobody from NPA here. And there is a reason under the national policy then, government policy of the then government. There's a reason they ensure that that port came to existence. If you look at the positioning of Cross River State, right from here to Maiduguri, down to Lagos, even to the Central Africa, to the other West Coast, the state is strategically positioned. All what they are asking us to do, which I believe that we have captains and representatives of industries that are here, whatever thing that we can do, let us approach those people that matters. The traders associations, the automobile associations, the farmers, those are our friends from all those northern states, from all those eastern states. Let us tell them that Cross River State government is ready to welcome them back. We are their service. Because the drought is not a challenge. I don't see it as a challenge. If they can use the port now, they are using it to develop the refinery that is almost completed at Akwa Ibom State. It's not a challenge. Very soon, they are targeting to have another deep sea port at Akwa Ibom State, and they are going to use this our port to develop it. So what is the challenge? The challenge lies within us. Let us look for means to organize all the farmers. We have warehouses that are still there within the port environment. If that one is not enough for them, we can get warehouses outside within. The environment here is peaceful. So let us do all that we can do within our confinement. The Shepherds Council are there, the port authority is there. Thank God that the maritime agencies, they are consolidated under one minister now. And the African trade agreement, etc., we listening to the message of the DG of Export Promotion Council. These messages are well loaded, but what we need to do it for ourselves. Ensure that we promote non-export, and that will transform the economic activities within the state. Our youths, we don't need to go to Lagos before we break forth. All that we need is domicile here. Thank God we have a guru here. I believe she will be given the opportunity to tell us that importing and export is not a challenge. So let me conclude by advocating that we need those that can bring all those that matters. The farmers from the east, the traders from the east, and the northern state also, and those that are interested in sending cargoes to Central African Republic and Cameroon, Ghana, Togo, etc. That here is very strategic. Whatever cargo they are having, once it reaches Calabar, they will get it in good time within their environment. Recently, a shipping line came into Calabar, and he said he's ready to carry our non-export. Let us tap into all this opportunity, and the good God will support us and bless us in this day. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I just wish and pray that everything that we hear here today, especially for the experts, will put them to action. Thank you very much, Mr. Akin Paula, for that quick reminder. While that speech was going on, we had the CEO of Farming World, Dan Henry, walking. Please, can we thank you very much, sir, for coming. We also have the representative of the State Director of Federal Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Security, Edom Agida. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. We also have Mary Essien. He is from the Nigerian Export Council. He is representing the port officer. Please, wherever you are, Mary just indicates so that thank you very much for coming. All right, to give us the next review message, I want to invite Dr. Ann Itom to please come and give us a good review message. Please, a round of applause for her. She's a very strong woman in the port area.
Thank you so much, sir. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I recognize members of the high table. They are all my big men in the sector, and I don't know how we can exist in the private sector without them. Well done, sirs. So I want to specially give this goodwill message to say a very big thank you to the Nigerian Export Promotion Council. I have been attending a lot of programs organized by them. They are not the only government institutions that handles regulatory agendas of the government. But they take it upon themselves to make sure that they pass down information that will help boost export and mostly international trade, facilitation. So with that, I give them kudos. And I also still really want to encourage them. Like my Vice Chairman CILT, the boss of the master just said, Cross River State is so blessed. In fact, go around the entire nation. Cross River State is one of the states that is blessed with the three, export window. That is the air, the land, and the sea. And in CILT, that is Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport, we're also looking critically into pipeline mode. We see pipeline now also as a mode of exchange and transport. And I know that there are some pipelines too that connect Cross River State to other states. So you can see how blessed and overwhelmed the state is. Then looking at cargo, or should I call it product or commodity, you see that Cross River State is overwhelmed, both with landmass to, fertilize landmass that can produce all manner of, agro products, then to timber, to solid minerals, and what have you. Cross River State is well overwhelmed. In fact, some of the commodity that is being exported out of the country from other states and ports is being lifted from Cross River State. I am very, very aware of that. Starting from oil, palm oil, to cocoa, to all kinds of solid mineral and timber. It's from Cross River State. And we don't know what is limiting us. Honestly, if you ask me what is making the Calabar Seaport not to work, I will say to the base of my knowledge, nothing. Forget about the stories of, the draft is so low and all of that. All of that is stories. You heard the post of NIMASA. They know the vessels that call in and call of Cross River State waters. If you check, the facilities that are using to construct this refinery in Akwa Ibom State or whatnot, is being lifted from Cross River State. You will see vessel that is as large as the entire building, being bedded here. The only constraint we have is that we don't have a routine liner vessel at the moment. So you keep on having the tram vessels calling, do their business and call out. So if the state government, we stand up to say, let's see how we can, thank God we're talking about trade agreements. You can also go into signing agreements with, the regulators and the facilitators, which shipping liners are one of them. So if the state government puts their mind on ground to say, let's see how we can meet one or two shipping liners or cargo owners to organize, and see how they can facilitate, a routine liner vessel that will be calling Calabar Seaport. You'll see that all our products will be moved from here. Because there's no reason why cocoa is sourced in Cross River State. It may come here and it's being shipped either in Apapa, Tinkan, Une, or Area 1. It doesn't make any sense to me. Now, it's not just cocoa. We know that there are a lot of other commodity that is being lifted out of Cross River State. And the bad news this morning is that none of those products or commodity is being recorded for Cross River State as, the source area, the source origin. As they take it out, what we are looking at in international trade is the port of origin or final port of destination. So when your commodity is being moved out of your state and being moved, taken out from another port, it is recorded for that port. That's why you see, like the Export Promotion Council, we have the statistics of what moves out of the airport, of Papa Port and all of that. And if you check that of Calabar Port, it's always zero. And meanwhile, 60% of commodity that is moved out of this port is from Cross River State. So we need to, sit down, like the Bible says, let's all reason together. We can't continue like this as people. Let there be a regulation. If you want to take out anything from my state, then you use my port. See, shipping liners are concerned about cargo. They don't want to know whether you are black, white, you speak French, Hausa, Igbo, or Calabar. As long as you have cargo, that will boost their traffic and also help them to have something to call back. They will be here. I have been around for so many years, and I know that there was a time we were having a mass line called Calabar Seaport fortnightly. We have Pacific International Line, they were calling Calabar Seaport. Dempster, which is orange shipping, they were calling Calabar Seaport. So what went wrong? Let's see how we can come and reason together. International trade does not recognize your color or your language. If there's anybody that that knows what he's doing, work with them and let's open up our ports and be able to make use of whatever agreements have been signed by our federal government with the global community. Thank you so much. God bless you.
I think that was not loud enough. I told you that every time you give an opportunity to address, there is so much wisdom and knowledge imbibed in her. Please help me as we say very thank you to Dr. Ann Itom, the CEO, Bright Flow Logistics. Thank you very much, ma'am. And while that was going on, we had the Accountant General of Cross River State and the Cyber Champion, Dr. Mrs. Glory Effiong. Please round of applause for her. Thank you very much, ma'am. I'll just allow you to take a minute to relax as I'll invite the President, Calabar Chamber of Commerce, for his review message, and then after that we'll go into the declaration. Please a round of applause for Dr. Kelly.
Thank you. The Accountant General and State Champion for the State Enabling Business Environment, members of the high table, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Mine is a very simple task to thank the Nigerian Export Promotion Council for organizing this training, this enlightenment training, a workshop if you like, on the importance of trade agreements and how to utilize trade agreements to facilitate trade. I think it couldn't have come at a better time. This is when our state, Cross River State in particular, is taking every necessary step to reposition commerce and trade in Cross River State. The government, to the best of my knowledge, help to facilitate trade, they help to reduce trade barriers, they help to reduce those geographical barriers that exist in international trade by ensuring that trade is carried on very efficiently. The earlier speakers have told us how important trade agreements are. For instance, for you to trade with another country, there must necessarily be some agreement, some terms of the relationship, so that your goods